Welcome to On the Beat, everyone. I'm Troy Thompson. Joining me today is Dr. Richard Hurd of the Gastroenterology Associates of Columbus, and today we're talking about a topic called C. diff. Welcome to the show, my friend. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Okay, C. diff. Sounds like a part of a car. Huh?
It is not. It is a bacteria.
Okay.
The long name is Clostridium Difficile. We shorten it to C. diff.
All right. What is it?
So the Clostridium class of bacteria are everywhere. They're all over the place, in the dirt, all over. But this is a particularly nasty bacteria that can get into your colon. A lot of people, it lives there. They kind of carry it around all the time in small amounts. But some people, if they get it, it causes bad symptoms.
All right. Let's talk about the symptoms. But I want to ask first, before we get to that, how do we know we have it?
Yeah.
And how do we get it? If you say it's everywhere.
Yeah. So
is it bad hygiene? Is it
no.
Bad health?
So a few things. Yes. So the symptom is severe diarrhea. If you get C. diff, you're coming to us because it's bad. You'll be like, what in the world is going on?
Okay.
But usually what happens is, so if you don't have it and you pick it up on a doorknob or going to the hospital,
that's simple.
It's in the healthcare field a lot. So if you've been in the hospital, you'll pick it up there and may have symptoms. Some people always carry it though. The key thing with C. diff that we see in a lot of people is they go to their dentist for a toothache, or they go to a doctor for a cough, and they get on some antibiotics. What those antibiotics do is they kill off the good bacteria in our intestines.
Oh.
And they kill all the competition for the C. diff. The C. diff is very hard to kill. And so that C. diff will overgrow and cause bad problems.
Oh.
So you'll come to us, we'll test you and diagnose it, and then we'll give you some more specific antibiotics.
All right. So let's talk about symptoms if we can. What are they and how do we know that this could be the problem?
Stomach pain and diarrhea, sometimes rectal bleeding, but diarrhea is the big thing.
So it sounds like similar symptoms to having an ulcer.
Yeah, kind of, but it's a little bit different. Diarrhea is the predominant thing for C.
How do we find out, apart from coming from you, we come to you, what type of tests are you doing to find these things out?
You'll have to collect a little sample of your stool for us.
Okay.
We'll give you a kit and we'll test it.
So I need to come to you first. It's not something I go to my GP about.
Well, GP can diagnose C. diff too. It's kind of a common thing.
Okay.
We get the difficult cases.
Okay. Well, as you said a little bit earlier on in the interview, let's talk a little bit about treatments and how long before we see some form of change.
Usually with C. diff, as soon as you start the antibiotics, you get better. Sometimes it takes longer.
Yep.
Sometimes we do several courses of antibiotics. Sometimes we do fecal transplant. It's kind of a gross, yeah, that's way down the line of treatment, but is interesting, almost 100% effective in getting rid of C. diff.
Really? Is this more common in men or women?
Either.
Really?
It's not specific to women.
Okay. And when you say, is there an age bracket? Can children have it?
Anybody can.
Really?
Yeah, children, you see it less in children, but yeah, any age.
So this is all about maintaining personal hygiene as well, washing hands.
Sure, especially if you've been around someone, but there's not much you can do to prevent it. It's one of those things that, if you got to be on antibiotics,
it happens, it happens.
You get it, yeah.
All right, we appreciate it. Doesn't matter what about if you have a good immune system?
No.
It's just going to happen.
Yeah,
you could just be that unlucky person.
Sure.
Buddy, we really appreciate you coming in. Always great information. If you want to find out more, there it all is up on the screen for you, everyone. Dr. Richard Hurd of Gastroenterology Associates of Columbus. Back after this short break.